Hey guys, welcome to the Boys and Bears podcast with Maxwell and Connor. As always, I am Maxwell.
And I'm Connor. And it may look a little different.
We're in person now. It's
We're
crazy.
in person. We're with each other. We're not on like
Yeah, COVID who?
COVID.
I'm kidding.
I've had that.
I'm sorry.
I know. So this is the last podcast of 2020.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous for next year. Also, I'll put a pause. We do have producer guy. If you ever hear a third voice, producer guy is
Guy.
third voice.
Yes.
If ever.
You know what the crazy thing about 2020 is?
Everything that happened.
And let's talk a little bit about that.
About everything that's happened.
Everything that's happened this year.
I feel like there's a really
Do you know why?
long, extensive list.
You know why?
Why?
Because this is the Boys and Bears 2020 wrap up with Maxwell and Connor.
That's us.
That's us.
We're doing a 2020 wrap up. So, let me tell you the events. We started. Oh, this is so far. It was posted 6 days ago, though, so it's pretty accurate. We started off the year with the Australian fires. You know, the bushfires, you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
It was on fire. People were freaking out. They're
Australia
like, oh, God.
ablaze.
With the koalas. Am I using my phone for reference? Absolutely. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family. You know, some things I just forget about because I don't think it's necessary.
I mean, like, in the grand scheme of 2020, there's, like, a bunch of small shit like that just, like, is so irrelevant to the, like, bigger
Like the pandemic.
picture.
Which
Yeah.
is the next thing.
That whole thing. That
Before that, you already missed something. You already missed the World War III scare.
Oh, yeah,
that was
there was
the
that too.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
earliest thing this year, right?
World War
that was
III
in
scare.
January. Is we thought that we were gonna enter World War III.
We just missiled some dude, and then I wouldn't say some dude. Kobe Bryant died.
Kobe died.
Kobe died. That was sad. And his daughter.
Yeah, everyone's like, man, Kobe died. It's like
His daughter, Gianna, died too.
a greater loss, a youth. Is that controversial?
That Kobe died?
No,
Or that Gianna died?
I said.
I heard what you said. No.
Then why ask?
No, because it took me a second to process. You know, like my brain was like, and then I got it. The Kim Jong-Un death rumors. We thought he was dead for a while. Well, there was rumors that he was dead, but he wasn't.
I don't know. I've kind of like detached myself from the internet. Like I'm mostly on it just to like look at cool shit.
Oh, I'm
So all of
enthralled.
this I've heard from like a third person. So it's like I'm not in it like, oh shit, dude, you hear Kim Jong-Un? Like people are saying he's dead. It's all like, hey, you know that thing? I'm like, what?
Crazy.
The what?
Yeah, that thing. You know that
It's not,
thing.
it's not like, I don't know. I don't like find that shit on my own. It's always like you telling me.
The murder hornets.
Murder hornets?
We've had such an eventful year. The Beirut explosion, where it just went.
Oh yeah. What was that? That was like a, what was that, like a warhead that went off or something?
Let me see.
I've heard a couple different stories about that.
It was an accidental detonation of 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate.
I think that certifiably isn't good.
Well, it does say killed at least 190 people. So yeah, certifiably, not the best thing that could have happened.
about that whole Beirut explosion thing? Not cool.
Not
God.
good. Not good. Oh,
I don't know about that one. Ooh.
Chadwick Boseman died. Black Panther. Gosh.
I just feel like we should like group in all of the deaths.
We also
'Cause
had
it's
the
like, blank died, and then blank died, and then blank died,
a lot of people
and then
died.
blank died.
You know what else
So let's
happened?
just cover all of them at once.
You remember the it's a boy wildfires, you know?
Yes.
You remember that? Why'd we have to use explosives? I don't think we needed to.
We talked about that.
I feel like
That
we
was
could've just
episode
skipped it.
1, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, that was absolutely episode 1.
I feel like we could have skipped over just maybe no explosives next time. Like,
That wasn't even the first time that California was on fire. They've just been consistently on fire.
Yeah, they were on fire, started to recover, and then people went, shit, man, I'm thinking it's a little not as hot as it could be.
Should I go through?
Where their hair was literally like orange.
Should I go through the next 3 deaths, or should I just be like people died? A lot of people died.
No, we're just gonna cover them all at once.
Okay, so let me group them together. Kobe died. Chadwick Boseman died. Eddie Van Halen died. Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. Alex Trebek died. And I think those are the major ones covered. What a year. What a year.
I just texted my brother instead of my girlfriend. That's happened a lot recently, right?
What?
Yeah. Grant Imahara. Also, Grant Thompson.
Grant Thompson and Grant Imahara.
Two
Grants that we should not have lost. Absolutely.
two Grants who were very impactful in like the creator community and just like really selling the whole like be creative, do shit, make shit, be
Do
happy.
the thing. God.
How did Grant Imahara die? I forgot.
I'll find out.
Because I
You'll
know
find
Grant
out.
Thompson was in a it was like a parasailing accident.
It was paragliding.
Paragliding.
Yeah.
Are they both like content creators? Or
Grant Thompson was the king of random. I don't know if you've ever seen his
Yeah.
videos. Yeah. Yeah, he left like his wife and 3-4 children behind. While Grant Imahara was like, he didn't do ILM, did he? Was he ILM?
ILM?
Grant Imahara was actually the driver, one of the like certified drivers for R2D2 for the prequels.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Certified driver
So
for R2D2.
yeah, he did work for ILM, which is like the production community, like not community, but like studio behind Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was developed by Lucas Industries.
Yeah.
And Grant died from a brain aneurysm.
Crazy. Brain aneurysm.
God damn.
Yeah. I think it was in his sleep.
His brain was probably just too strong.
I
They
feel
said, I'm a head out.
I saw a video of you know those planes where you like go down, you like go up super high and then you go down and it's like 0 G's. So you're just kind of floating. So what if you rent one of those out? Mile High Club in the 0 G's. You know what the Mile High Club is, right?
No.
No? Take a
Is that
guess.
like when you climb the rope in gym class?
No. No. It's where you have sex on an airplane.
Dude,
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
Normally, see here the thing is
I wanna do that.
Normally in the bathroom designated thing. Well, not bathroom designated. It's a bathroom. It's not a designated thing. But yes, that's what it is.
Dude, that's wild.
But think of that in 0 G's, dude. You're floating around.
Me joining the Mile High Club, all the passengers on my plane.
Oh my god, dude! I just
Imagine you're just on a flight, and then you're like you just start losing altitude, and it's because your fucking pilot and co-pilot are boning in the front cab.
well, just give him a minute. It's fine.
No, come on, guys, it's bro code. Let him go.
Come on, guys. We're gonna crash. It's fine.
I'm surprised
it's
they
fine.
actually didn't. Is that what they called it in gym?
What?
I don't. It was like
You just climb the rope and. Do you guys have a bell or did you just like touch the top?
we just touched the top.
Oh, we had a
I
little.
remember doing that, and I was like, I'm so cool, and I fell off the rope and tweaked my ankle real bad, and I was like,
Did they have the
ouch.
thick pads on the bottom where you could just
No,
drop
it
off?
was this thick.
Yeah, they didn't have that for us
It was-
either, but I thought it was
like-
thick and
it
just
was-
went.
It was like 1.5 inches thick because they reserved like the better ones for wrestling. So they were like, oh yeah, it's like fucking like a Dr. Scholl's insole,
Sick.
and then you're like,
Dude, but the thing is, with Dr. Scholl's insoles, they promote those things. They're like, yeah, you can drop a whole ass bowling ball on it.
and not feel it. Like, why would I feel it? It's not.
What? My foot's
They're
not
like, yeah, I
there.
can drop a whole ass bowling ball on a lot of shit and be cool. Cause I'm not dropping it. I'm like, I don't know. I just think that like, there's certain things that I don't think need persuasive marketing.
Purple
Like,
mattress. The raw egg test.
Yeah, the raw egg test, where we drop a fucking entire... We drop the whole Empire State Building on the purple mattress, and it doesn't crush the egg.
King Kong comes in and lays down on the mattress.
I hate
no
the one
eggs cracked.
where it's like, I'm Goldilocks, and I'm gonna tell you about the purple mattress. Like, I don't think that... What's a good way to describe it? Eccentric, persuasive marketing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, why the fuck do I need Goldilocks to sell me a mattress? If it's a good mattress, I'll go, oh, sick. Same with Dr. Scholl's. It's like, why do I need eccentric marketing for Dr. Scholl's? It's a fucking shoe insert.
But you can drop the
I
bowling
use
ball.
Dr. Scholl's. Do you know why? Because I was like, man, my back hurts because I don't have any arch support. Let me go buy arch support insoles. Sick.
Not drop a bowling ball.
Yeah. I mean, a Mothman swoops in from the sky and lands right on his feetsies, but he's got the goddamn Dr. Scholl's on. So he just hits the ground and keeps on running. He never even felt it. Like, why? Why
Him
do you need
without
that?
Dr. Scholl's, he swoops in, gets a shin splint upon landing.
Yeah, he goes down, his ankles go.
He's like, "Arr!"
He's like, oh, ouchie, my ankles, they're hurty.
Guys, my ankles wait up. Stop.
Guys, please.
This is... So I'll show you it later, but there's a video that I saw. It was posted like 6 days ago. I saw it this morning, and it was like a time lapse of the next 100 years of technology, and it's wild. They're like, we're gonna be on Mars and the Moon making exploration. I was like, I could see that. Then they were like, 70% of the population is going to be cybernetic.
We are getting really close to cybernetics, like extremely close. And it's starting with diabetes. Let me explain.
It's starting with, like, do I have to get diabetes?
You know like the shit where it's like, oh, we don't want you to have to prick your finger every time you check your blood.
Yeah.
So it's like a thing they put in you.
Yeah.
And then it's got a sensor.
Mm-hmm.
And you scan it. That's technically cyberware.
Yeah.
It is technology.
Elon Musk made a chip for your brain.
Yeah, Elon Musk is doing that shit. It's close. I wager that by the time we have kids, there will be real cybernetics.
Whoa.
Prosthetics exist. That's cybernetics.
That I'm excited. Like
I mean, like the ones that they like. I don't know the exact science behind it. It's something I'd have to ask Guy, but it's like it's like Star Wars levels.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh shit, I can just move my hand. And it's like, whoa, you what?
Yep.
I remember when I...
interface with your nerves.
Yeah.
They're starting to get really good at that.
They're good at nerve
They
interface.
just kind of tap that bad boy in. You're like,
tap in.
because I remember when I was little, I was like, I want to cut my hand off so bad so I can be like Anakin Skywalker.
What the fuck?
I wanted...
Dude, let me just chop this shit right off real quick.
To this day, want a robot hand so incredibly badly.
I mean, yeah, but what you have to go through to get said robot hand, just appreciate your...
Connor, you told me you never had a vaccine. Man, I can't lift my arm. If this thing goes, man, I'd happily take a robotic.
Okay, see, in that situation, absolutely. If it's gonna go anyway.
My issue is I am ambidextrous. Which one do I lose?
Whichever. What do you throw with?
I write with this one,
What do you throw with?
but I touch my wiener with this one.
I wouldn't
So
want.
what's the loss?
I would not want cold metal on the wiener. No.
Yeah, but
I do not want cold.
do I want my ability?
Dude, because
So-
if it's cold outside and you
Look.
got a metal arm and you touch your dick and you got frostbite dick, what are you gonna do with that?
I will say I would rather lose the ability to touch my wiener than to write, draw, and paint. I'll say that.
So you'd rather write, draw, and paint?
Then touch my wiener, absolutely.
Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
What about you?
No, I definitely rather write, draw, and...
No. You were on the argument.
No,
that
see,
you wouldn't want to touch your wiener
we're in
with
the
a
topic of
cold
cybernetic
hand.
hands.
No.
I would-
We're rewinding on that.
We're
one.
rewinding back past
Yeah,
the cyber...
rewind
I would-
harmonica.
I would...
Connor said, and I quote, "You go outside with your cold metal hand, you touch your wiener with it, you got frostbite." He was against the idea of having.
Yes, I don't want to touch my dick with a cybernetic hand. That doesn't sound fun. It sounds painful, especially
so
if
he
your
would
grip's
rather
too tight.
lose the ability to write than to touch his wiener.
No, I'm saying I would
that's what
rather write with a cybernetic
That's
hand.
what-
That's not what I said. I said I'd rather write with a cybernetic hand than touch my mute with a cybernetic hand. That's what I was trying to allude to.
You would rather lose the ability to write
No, I'm saying I'd rather have
That's
the
what you're
ability to
saying.
write. I'm saying I'd rather have the ability to write with a cybernetic hand than with touch my meat with a cybernetic hand. I don't want to. I don't want to. I feel like the grip, like
You
I
guys
might
smell
not.
that?
I might not be able to control the grip, and then it's just too much strength.
You guys smell that?
Comes out like a ketchup packet.
I smell cap.
Like if you step on a ketchup packet and it just kind of.
I smell a whole lot of cap in this room.
I'm not saying there's. I'm not saying. I mean, dude, who knows if it's controllable and you can get that shit to like 400% speed.
I saw Anakin's like gold hand, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Luke's cybernetic hand is so much less cool, cause he just got skin hand.
Yeah.
Skin hand is so lame compared to robot hand.
Or glove hand. Which is just a normal
can
hand
fucking
with
wear a glove.
Yeah, I know, but it's just cool where he's like, I have one glove because I have one missing hand. You know, and he's like,
He's Space Michael Jackson.
yeah, he is Space Michael Jackson, just like Boba Fett is Space Cowboy. Certifiably.
What the fuck does that even mean?
He is Space Cowboy, and his slave one is his stallion.
You say that, but I like yes, his sound effect for walking is spurs, but I've never seen a cowboy beat an armored skull in with a stick before.
You know? That's fair. But he's still a Space Cowboy.
Boba Fett's a barbarian.
You know who is just
Space Cowboy?
Cobb Vanth.
Cobb Vanth
is just Cowboy.
He is space sheriff.
The sheriff of the whole space? Like all space or just his planet?
Nope, just his no.
Just his
Not
town.
a sheriff.
He is a space sheriff.
So-
a sheriff
Oh,
in
sheriff
space.
in space. Got it. I'm thinking sheriff of all of space.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Space-time continuum? I don't know.
that has nothing to do with anything.
I don't
we
know.
just
It
said.
has the word space in it.
You just said a word.
I did. Well, that's multiple words. Space-time continuum. 3 words. I am big brain
All right,
today.
transition harmonica. We're moving past that one.
Dude,
I
I'm-
hate it. Anyway, I'm not letting up on this one. I want to cut my hand off so I can get it.
No, we're not cutting hands off. We're not cutting hands off.
Look. I'm not saying I would cut my own hand off, but if I were to lose my arm, I would be content with robot hand.
If you were to cut your own hand off, what would you use?
A cleaver. That's one swift motion.
I know it is. I'd rather have someone else do it with an axe, though. Oh, what would I use, though? That's what I said. Shit.
Cause like if you cause like anything else, you gotta like saw or carve, but with a with a really sharp cleaver.
I was about to say it'd have to be really sharp.
Gone.
It'd have to be really sharp because it'd
I
have to
cut
get
it
through
off
the
here
bone.
so they have something to work with.
You cut off like right around here, not around forearm.
No, cause like
You still want it to be bent.
because you have to preserve your joint. So you'd want it to be here so they still have something to work with.
I just went like, would you rather have? Well, no, that's not even a good question. I was gonna say, would you rather have a robot arm or robot legs?
Arm, definitely. It's so much harder to recover the ability to walk.
I know, but running, you'd be so fucking fast. You'd be so fast.
They've gotten really good at feet. Arms, you can't get the dexterity you can get.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But
By time I'm 30, if I were to lose my hand, I'd be cool with it. There's no, it's like, oh, geez, I had an accident in the shop. I cut my arm off. Oh, geez.
What happened?
Oh, geez, Ruby, we got to use our child's
I feel like that's one of those things. If
college
you're like,
funds to
I
replace my hand.
cut my whole arm off in the shop. What were you doing in the shop that you accidentally cut your entire arm off?
dude, you ever seen a table saw?
That's true. You're just like, hold on, wait. Oh, wait, right here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Go
mark it
through.
with a Sharpie first. Ruby's like, why is it marked with a Sharpie right where you cut your arm off? I'm like, I don't want to tell you.
We don't talk about it. I was using it for
I
measurement.
feel like it's such a Maxwell thing, though, to cut my arm off to get a cybernetic. you know?
What?
Like, I just feel like that's so on brand for me.
What? On brain. It's on. I'm losing my arm.
Yeah.
On brain. I saw. So TikTok has also been one of the things that have popped off this year. And
I just want to say, I hate TikTok influencers. I'll say it. I don't like them. I don't like the culture behind it. I think the controversies and drama is dumb and stupid. And I just think that it is entirely possible to just create content that doesn't have to play on sexuality, shock culture,
Dancing.
or drama. You can do that. It exists.
Right. Oh God, hit my mic. You can.
But unfortunately, us as a society have decided that shock culture, sex culture, and drama culture is the most appealing to click on. So people do it.
like eating snails and then getting in trouble for spitting them out. With the whole D'Amelio dinner.
It's so dumb. I just hate it. I don't like it.
It was weird.
I don't even like talking about it. Because it sends me down this rabbit hole of just like, just stop.
Yeah, it's been I'm surprised it popped off as much as it did.
I'm not.
I mean, it's a good creative idea, but it's like
It's something other than YouTube.
I feel like getting millions of dollars off of it is like crazy.
It's short form content that is sent to people.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, you've got the explore page on Instagram, but that's based on other shit you click on.
Yeah.
But like on TikTok, it's pushing you what's popular and, you know,
it's just
what's
like,
popular.
there was Viners, and then they went to YouTube and did their thing. But the ones who didn't make it on YouTube are now making it on TikTok, and it's just like
Because it's short form content. Not
Yeah.
everybody's good at long form content.
that's true. That's true. I mean, it's been such a weird year. Some lady, she predicted 9/11. She was like, next year gonna be worse. I was like,
can I just say,
sure.
it wasn't hard to predict 9/11.
I'm intrigued.
Because of the way that the social climate was and how we were as a country, like our relationship with other places,
Yeah.
like a lot of people have said that you could feel it in the air that something bad was going to happen. And there was rumors about an attack on the Twin Towers, and then it happened. And they say that a good majority of people in the government knew it was going to happen. The problem is that you can't prevent something like that from happening before it happens without tipping off civilians and then causing
A panic.
a panic.
Yeah.
So it wasn't hard to predict it. Most people knew it was going to happen. You can't do anything about it without sending everybody into a frenzy.
Yeah. Do you think?
So I don't give anybody who predicted 9/11 any like credibility, because it's like most people, I guess. Anybody that was any higher up than just a civilian knew.
Yeah. Do you think Kanye's gonna give the presidential campaign another go?
Yes, he said he was.
I really want to see him like on the primaries just debating. I want to see it so bad. Just him going like,
The thing
so what are
is-
you gonna do to change everything? He's
Is
gonna
that
be like, I'm gonna do it.
He's wasting votes, and it's irritating because he's not going to win. But there are people who will vote for him. So instead of the votes going to something that's actually worthwhile, we're going to the kids.
The kids. That's what I just want to see it so bad, just for him to go, hey, what are you gonna do for America? And he's like, I'm gonna do it.
For America.
I'm gonna do it for America. I'm gonna do it.
I would not be surprised if that was his actual response. What are your plans for this country?
I'm gonna do it.
Make it a country.
Hell yeah.
Kanye, we're already a country. A better country. What?
Yes, sir. How'd you know? How'd you know? That's crazy. He's like a national like him and
I think
What's
it's
her
so
name?
funny because he's like smart. He is an incredible businessman.
oh, absolutely.
And like a lot of the shit he says is like ironic.
Yeah.
But other times you just hit him at the wrong moment and he's brain dead. He's very not good at being in the spotlight and social situations. He's mentally unstable, so when he has like the cameras on him, he starts to panic a little bit.
Yep.
Which like is unfortunate. That's why like, when you see him on like podcasts and shit, he's a little more comfortable because it's a more casual setting.
Yeah.
But when it's like, all right, Kanye, we're gonna film you, he's like, oh god,
Oh,
what do I say?
Yeezy.
The kids.
Yeezus. His shoes, Yeezys. Him, Yeezus.
I just feel bad for Kanye because everyone goofs on him because he's like leaned so hard into the
and his
dumbass
wife's divorcing him.
personality.
Which it's Kim.
What did
Kardashian.
he expect? It's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
She would divorce him if she like it was, like you could like be like, hey Kim, we'll give you $1 million to divorce Kanye. She'd go, okay.
Sick. We have
Like,
kids, Kim. I don't care.
It's all
Okay.
it's all about the money for that family. They will do literally anything to like stay in the limelight. It's like, oh shit, people aren't paying attention to us. My jewelry got stolen. You can't fucking tell me. Kim Kardashian has dozens of security guards around her at any given point. How did her shit just get stolen out of nowhere?
I don't know.
That
I
doesn't
think it's going to be
happen.
hard for them to keep their relevancy with the whole like
That's
their
like
shows ending and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's like stealing fucking Obama's pocket watch. It's like, how'd you do that? How'd you get close enough to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there'd be some controversy if someone stole Obama's pocket watch. Maybe, or he just wouldn't care and just be like, just keep it.
All right, I have another one. And he
I'll
pulls another
just,
one out of his other pocket. He's like, I have 2 more in my back pockets.
Whips them out,
No.
just starts twisting them.
He starts dribbling them and fucking
Hey, Michelle,
hits a 3-pointer.
Michelle, watch this 3. Drains it with his pocket watch, breaks it, shatters.
Ruby pointed out that Moff Gideon sounds like his voice and appearance is a perfect in-between of Barack Obama and Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. I just enunciated it weird.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
He is a perfect in-between of Obama and Freeman.
It hurts to think about it because it's true.
It's so true.
Moff Gideon, Obama, and... What is this hand motion that I'm doing? I don't know. Normally it's this where you merge, and then I did this. I don't know.
The Untitled Gunpla store.
There's a whole store?
Yes, there's one in Charlotte, and I want to go to it so bad.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's so crazy. I'm happy this year's almost over. We ended it on a high note.
Do you think Michelle Obama has a wiener? There's so many.
What?
There's so many like people. People are certain she has a wiener
She might.
because like
Who
she
knows?
has, she has like a bulge under her dress.
So that means what's...
But I just feel like it's so easily doctored to look like she has a wiener. But also, why would you doctor Michelle Obama to have a wiener? Why would you do that?
Why not?
That's a good point.
Why not? Like, if you have the liberty to
I think
be
if
like...
Michelle Obama had a wiener, I'd like her more.
I think that just borders on sexism. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna point
No,
out-
no, no.
What?
No. I just
What?
think it'd be like quirky, you know?
Oh my god, I'm so quirky. I'm
It'd
a
be,
dick.
it would add like another layer. But yeah, he's so inclusive, you know, he'd lay in bed with a woman with a wiener.
That's inclusive.
That's inclusive.
That's inclusive.
He'd have kids with a woman with a wiener.
He does have kids.
Do you think he'd let Michelle peg him?
I mean, I'm sure. They've been married this long.
I
If she
doubt
do-
Obama is watching this, but if you are, I'm so sorry and I love you to death.
I don't know.
I feel like Obama would be so cool to hang out with.
Put up some threes with Obama.
Yeah, I feel like he'd like teach me how to play basketball well.
I want to hang out with Shaq.
Cause I can't play basketball well.
I want to hang out with Shaq.
And my brother's a not good teacher. Because he's like, all right, so stand at the 3-point line and just throw until you make it.
I mean, yeah.
And then he's like, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, how do I do it right? And he goes, just do it better. I'm like,
That's...
If you're watching this, CJ, you suck at teaching me how to play basketball, and that's why I still suck at playing basketball.
Arch that shit.
I've got the aim for it. I just don't know the form.
Hit one of these. Hit one of the...
It didn't help that the basketball court we went to when I was little had a swing set, and I was just way more interested in swinging than I was.
I used to
Shooting
stand on
hoops.
swings and try to twist it up. Well, I would twist it up and then stand on it and then let go, and then it would just untwist with me standing on the swing.
One of my mom's ex-boyfriends took me, and it was we were with my mom, but we went to the playground. And I was in the swing, and he was like, "We're upgrading you. You're not in the baby basket no more. You're on the normal swing." And I'm sitting there,
Upgrade?
and he's pushing me,
Got a swing
and
promotion?
then I'm getting really far back, and I'm starting to panic. And he grabs it like this and throws it down, and I did a full loop over the thing. And you know how when you get to this point, your weight's there and gravity exists, and then you just drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and then the chain buckled, and I fell, and like, oh my god, that was the scariest moment of my entire
Good
life.
Lord.
I could have died. And he was like, that was pretty fun, wasn't it? And I was like,
No.
oh,
I can't.
did you do this with other kids? Do you also try to send other kids to the moon?
Absolutely.
What if I'd let go? I'd be dead. I would have.
Maybe.
I certifiably would have died if I had let go.
Right on the ground.
Yo.
Was there at least mulch?
It's like Team Rocket's blasting off again.
What?
I'm
Why
gone.
was that my question?
What?
Was there mulch?
Yes. No, it's sand.
It's sand? Dang, yeah, no, you would have hit hard as fuck. Fucking slapped the
You
ground.
think mulch would have been any better?
I don't know.
What's better, hitting
little-
shards of wood
Well,
or sand?
Here's the thing. So if you run on sand, like when you make impact, it's kind of hard. On mulch, it's kind of gives you a little give.
You know, I watched about 1/3 of the documentary on making The Mandalorian season 2. Because I fell asleep. That's why I will only watch 1/3.
Was it so boring that you fell asleep, or were you just tired?
I was tired.
No.
I did this last night. Anyway, the way that the crate dragon moves is it sends out it makes a sound that releases waves that turns the sand into like a liquid state. I don't know. It's the way that you can push air out at a certain like speed, and then it gives sand like a liquid
Yeah.
property. That's what the crate dragon does. Is he makes a sound that sends waves out that does that to the sand. So he physically swims through the sand. I think that's so cool.
Swims through sand.
They also were talking about how Jon Favreau, like they kept being like, all right, is this crate dragon big enough? And he'd go, make it longer. And they go, all right, is this one big enough? And he'd go, make it longer. So it's just like,
I always forget he directed Elf.
that movie's so fucking bad. I hate Elf.
That was Will Ferrell's.
I hate Will Ferrell. He's such a bad actor.
Yeah, my sister also hates Will Ferrell.
His thing is that he acts like a child, but that's not appealing. Maybe to children.
Maybe it was a children's movie, kind of.
Kind of. There's a shower. She's in the shower, and he's like,
And then he buys his father lingerie.
yes. It's not a children's movie.
It's like I don't know who that
That is
target
like-
audience is.
It's definitely adult moms in their like late 30s who are.
Honey, come watch the Elf movie.
It's like winos. That's what it's for.
Winos?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down with a glass of wine and my children
and
who
watch
hate
Elf.
me and watch Elf.
Honey, come watch Elf with me.
That's probably why
Buddy.
teachers play it. It is just my assumption that
Teachers
all
play it?
all teachers are winos.
You've had teachers play you Elf?
Yes.
I've only ever...
Every
The only
fucking
ever
year.
time I've ever watched Elf is in a school classroom, and I've watched that movie 10 times.
I've seen
my
that movie
God.
3 times in one day.
All in school. I only got Bill Nye the Science Guy. If we were
Well, no,
watching
it
the
was-
movie Coco in Spanish...
It was like, all right, it's the last day of school before we go to Christmas vacation. We're watching Elf, and I'd be like, ah. Or you have the one teacher. It's like, I brought in my copy of Rudolph, and I'd be like, yeah, woo!
The claymation Rudolph.
This is what we've been waiting for. Yeah.
Did you know they based Elf off of that movie?
Yes, I do. I did know that.
That's so... Yeah, you missed. They swung and they missed. I was like, come on.
You shot for a 3-pointer, hit the backboard, and it left.
Didn't even
It
hit.
didn't even miss. It hit, and it went all the way back and went in the other goal.
It's like that.
Yeah,
it's like-
that's
it's
exactly
like,
what
it's
happened.
like
It
that-
hit and went all the way the other way.
God damn! Sent me. My watch decided it was gonna tell me that he sent me 4 messages in a row. It said you can look at them on your phone. We're not showing you. But anyway, I got an Apple Watch for Christmas, and this is so cool.
That's so cool. It's a whack movie.
It's like that video I showed you where that girl throws the basketball behind her, and it hits the rim, and then comes back and hits her on the back of the head, and drops her.
God.
That's what they did with Elf.
It's
How
they
do you-
played it at your school? So
Yes.
the only movie that's been like non-educational that they played at my school, it was a similar situation. They're like, we're about to go on Christmas break. You know what they played? The Force Awakens. Why? I don't know, but they did.
It's a bad movie.
And then some kid brought 2 21-inch monitors, sat them on his desk because he had a big table in the back. He sat them on that table, whipped out his Xbox, plugged it in, put his laptop in the other one, and just sat there and gamed.
We had kids that would do that.
Sounds like
Just bring their Xboxes and connect it to like
The smart
the
board.
smart boards or like TVs in the like band room most of the time.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I've always wanted to buy a smart board?
Smart boards are a really cool concept.
Like just for in your room.
It's a
where you're like,
TV with pins.
right?
It's such a cool concept. And like my favorite thing is that you give like 80-year-old like women who know nothing about technology a smart board, and they're like, it's not working. Can somebody come up here to help me? And the kid's like, all right. And it works. And she's like, all right. Why isn't it working?
Eraser, where they just start smacking the board with it.
Like like a student will go up and like, hey, you know about this one? And they go, and then erase the whole board, and the teacher would go,
Oh God!
Salem Witch Trials #2. We're burning them at the stake.
What did you do? Way to go? I just deleted. Look, you can press this undo button. Holy shit! He brought it back. Oh God!
Brown's Google tabs.
The amount of
Wait a
times
minute.
I've had to tell a teacher how to put a video in either full screen or just pause a video in general.
You can.
Ridiculous.
I've gotten yelled at for moving the mouse off of the thing, cause like they leave the mouse there, so then like the whole HUD would still be up on YouTube, and I'd be like, "Hey, can we move this?" And they'd be like, "Can we what?" I'd be like, can we move the mouse? And they'd be like,
What'd you just
so
say?
I'd go up there and I move the mouse, and they'd be like, "Hey, why are you touching that?" I'm like, "Cause I can't fucking see it. The mouse is like."
God.
So, like, that was like back when you pull the HUD up on YouTube, it would like blur the video. You know, like it put up.
Oh yeah, and it would have the big pause button in the
Yeah,
middle
and
of it.
you're like, I can't fucking see it. Like Bill Nye is covered by this huge ass pause button. I'm like, just get it out of here.
Bill, God.
Bill.
He definitely was not trying to make drugs when he crossed the border with stuff
I
to
think
make
it's
drugs.
so funny that he got off the hook for that. He was like, no, it's science.
You know me, it's
But
science,
you have all the stuff to make meth, and you're crossing the Mexican border. What are you doing? You're science.
No,
Okay.
no, you know me. You watched me.
Bill Nye, you know, Bill, you know.
Sing it, come on,
Bill
Bill. No,
Nye,
this science guy, come on, you know.
know.
And they're like, oh my God, that's you? And they're like, yeah.
He's
you?
like, yeah, all right. He
They just go,
speeds
that's
off,
you.
and
You look
they're
old
like-
as shit now. What's going on?
You know, Bill Nye taught me how to tie my bow tie.
The fuck does that have to do with science? What? Like, what is?
He wears bow ties.
He's
and
just like,
he has
look.
it's on his official YouTube channel. And he has a
Oh,
video
it's
on
on
how
his
to tie.
YouTube channel. I thought that was on his Bill Nye the Science Guy show. Where he's just
Nope.
like, hold on, guys, pause. We ain't doing no fucking experiments. You're gonna learn how to tie a bow tie today.
Yeah.
Today I'm gonna teach you how to load a pistol. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're
Yeah,
gonna put.
today I'm going to show you how to load a Glock and then mag dump into an intruder.
He's just like, Bill, this has.
All the kids are like, what?
What's going on? I'm gonna teach you how to use this taser because it has to do with science and
Yeah.
and science
today
and
on
shit.
Bill Nye the Science Guy, I'm going to teach you guys how to make lean.
Fucking Bill. Here we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to get your cup from anywhere, Subway.
Remember the one where he was talking about like motion or whatever, and he gets in the tire and rolls down that hill?
No,
What?
I've not seen that one.
What?
No.
He gets in the tire and he's like, today I'm going to show you guys something. I can't remember what it
It's
was.
something. I'm gonna show you this thing. Here we go.
Yeah, and he gets in the tire and he goes,
I would love if that's just how Bill Nye was. He just opened up and get the fucking music off. Listen, I'm Bill. We're gonna teach you how to do some shit. That's just how he
today
is.
on the Bill Nye the Science Guy show, I'm going to,
Fuck.
fucking-
What are we doing, Cheyenne?
science or some shit, I don't know.
Cheyenne, what's on the schedule? What's
I
on?
remember the most boring episode of that is the one where he talks about water energy.
Yes, I do know that one.
That one's so fucking boring.
Put you
'cause
to
it's,
sleep.
it's just like the majority of it isn't Bill. It's just like that's like one of those weird episodes where it's mostly other people talking and they go, the kid's doing the experiments now, and the kids are like,
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take water and we're gonna pour it in a cup. We're gonna put it in the freezer and it froze. Wow.
and
We're
then-
gonna take this water. We're gonna pour it on top of
and
some
then they do
oil.
that
Look how it
segment where
separates.
It's like the old timey. It's supposed to look like a show from like the 40s or something.
Yep.
And they'd be like, wow, honey, this food is great. I'm thinking I might drink too much and then hit you later. And then he'd go,
Science rules.
and fucking,
Alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the music breaks they'd have.
Yeah.
Fucking H2O.
Yeah. Water treatment plants.
Did you know that it freezes and also evaporates?
Yeah. Water can do everything.
We're gonna teach you about the fucking water cycle.
Yeah, it goes.
You know, do it with me now.
Yeah, do it with me. This is a water cycle shuffle. Fuck, I just punched my mic.
Dude, Bill. So, I think we used to do a thing when I was in 2nd grade at my elementary school. Obviously, I was gonna say the name, but I don't know if I should.
Yeah, we used to do this thing when I was in 2nd grade at the middle school.
But we would have ice cream socials, and you'd always be like, "Ah, sick, ice cream socials." So you'd get the ice cream, and then you go in your teacher's room, and you get all in there, and then they'd be like, "All right, we're gonna watch a movie," and we were like, "Ah, shit, here we go." They'd be like, "Bill Nye," and I was like, "Why? I want an actual movie, dog."
In 5th grade, we had it was like small business day or whatever, and like all the students each like partnered up with somebody and then made like a little business.
Oh hell yeah!
And me and Guy did the exact same thing.
Oh,
We made the little Minecraft paper crafts. You know, the ones that you print them out and you cut them out.
yeah,
You make like Steve, but he's covered in fucking scotch tape.
yes.
We both did those, and also we're both assigned to the same classroom, so we were across the. He was on.
We had a
one wall.
Wolf of Wall Street
I
moment.
think it was like you and was it Seth that you were with?
Maybe.
Okay,
Dude, this
so it
sounds
was
like some competitive sales here.
So it was Guy, then one kid, and then it was me, then Alec, and we were against separate walls, and we were like. And it was like, man, whoever gets the most money wins. And I was like, bitch, I'm about to print some out. So me and Alec were like, all right, we're not making much. Last plan. We're going to go print out more paper crafts and then just print out money. So we did. And we were like, we got 3rd place. We printed money and got 3rd place.
Dude,
Not even 1st. We didn't print enough.
I
clearly.
applaud the fraud.
And then I went and...
I applaud the fraud.
And then I went and sang Captain Sparkle's fucking what's it? Fallen Kingdom at the talent show and embarrassed myself.
Let's
I
go.
remember you practicing that. It was
We practiced.
hilarious.
That's great.
This
it
was
was-
before Max and I were like good friends as well.
It
But I
was-
remember this.
It was so unbelievably bad to the point where I got halfway through and the lady who was like doing it had to come and go, just go sit back down.
Oh,
And I had to do it 3 times. Because you did it for like the grouping, like the age groupings.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, from this grade to this grade, from this grade to this
Did
grade,
anyone
from this
applaud
grade.
you?
Yeah. Owen did.
Let's go. This is the same kid who put a juice box in his mouth. I'm gonna put it right here.
Put it right here.
Look at him.
Look at him. He's so wow.
Dumb.
Just look at him.
Also said the Jews are gonna have superpowers.
Ooh.
We don't talk about that one.
God, jeez. Yeah, we
yeah.
skipped that one though.
Jesus Christ, it was so bad. Cause like I was like, all right, I had the paper in front of me that had all the words on it,
Yeah.
but I'm dyslexic.
Ooh. God.
So I'd get halfway, then my eyes would like jump, and I have no clue where I was. So I'd be like, and I'd have to find where I was. And then it was also like crumbled up, and my handwriting was terrible, so it was like illegible.
Was this in
And I
elementary
was-
school?
Yes, I was like, I could have just, and like my mom was like, I can print it out for you, and I was like, I'm gonna write it down, all of the lyrics. So like half of them were wrong. I had bad handwriting and couldn't read,
Oh God.
so it was a shit show. And like my
Wow.
crush was there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm
And
feeling
then
this one.
Seth
I'm feeling
and-
this one.
Seth and Ben. I don't know if Ben watches this. If you do, I love you, buddy. But I think they did the that one where it's like, do you like Fanta? Yeah, I like Fanta. That
Yeah.
one. They sang that one, and everyone was like, woo! And that was like right.
Let's go.
And it was like my shit show into them. And so it was like, all right, get that kid out of here. And everyone was like, woo! after just dead silence and me fucking not being able to read.
They do the wildest things in elementary schools. I'm telling you what. Like, they had a thing in, I used to live in Northern Virginia. And they had a thing there where if you were really good for a whole week, that Friday, you could eat lunch in your classroom and watch a show. What show?
Bill Nye.
Chowder? What's his name? The purple dude?
Chowder?
Crowd-
He's named after a food.
I forget. My teacher called it Crowder. That's why.
Yeah, you know that show, Soup.
Chowder. With, what was the girl's name? Panini?
Yeah, Panini and Gargonzola.
It was either that or, what's the other one? With Knuckles.
Flapjack.
Flapjack. Those were the two.
Every time you tell me about anything you've ever watched, it's like
It's
you
always
know
wrong.
nothing about
It's
it.
always wrong. Chuck Skylark from Timmy Turner. I
Chuck
said-
Skylark
I
from
said-
Timmy Turner?
Yeah, yesterday I said Chuck Skylark from Timmy Turner and not Chip.
From Fairly Odd Parents?
Well, because Owen says Timmy Turner, so I wanted to merge them together. I was doing the
That's a
merge.
callback that doesn't make sense. Now you just look like a goofball.
You know what? No, it is Timmy Turner. What's that show? Who's the show's main character? Timmy Turner. Absolutely.
I was about to say my favorite show, Batman, but I realized it's called Batman and he is Batman, so that wouldn't have...
Right? Right? That's what I'm saying.
My favorite game series, Link.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. My favorite game series, Master Chief.
Wow. It's just speaking of game series, I don't know why I said it's just because I wanted to. I
Transition
found
harmonica.
out why I fucking lost it. But I found out why Call of Duty's so big.
Yeah.
Why does it have so many DLC packs? Like, why is multiplayer a DLC
Yeah, the
pack?
cool thing about installing Modern Warfare is that you also have every other game on the launcher installed, even if you don't own them.
I don't know. Why'd they make Warzone its own
That's
game?
why it's 19 terabytes large.
It's actually, if you get Cold War. If you don't, it's only 200 gigs. But if you get Cold War, it's 292 gigs.
You can go in your settings and disable the ones you don't want, but they don't tell you that. So you're just like, oh shit, I get to install 300 gigabytes of games.
How exciting. When you have terrible internet, like mine.
There's a solution that exists.
Yes, we just have to wire my house.
You just gotta do
We
it.
just gotta do it. I'm telling you what.
My internet's getting better. I feel like your internet got worse.
I don't know. Maybe it did. Who knows?
I feel like it absolutely got worse.
Maybe it did. It could have. I don't know. And I wouldn't know the difference until I do the test. And I'm like, ah.
Oh, 4 kilobytes per second?
Literal just trash.
Well, wait, wasn't it like 50 kb?
No, it was like,
Because it was...
there it is, right there.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
What is your computer doing?
I don't know. We
it's-
did call them.
It's dropping. It dropped down to like 20.
We did call them.
That's also the upload, not download.
No, it was doing the download, and then you
Oh, yeah.
showed it to us. It was at 30, and it went.
Yeah, it's not looking great for my connection. I tell you what.
This is a
I mean-
weird. Do you remember when we were playing VR chat and that dude had like made a world where he 3D scanned his room?
Oh my gosh, yes, we were in his house.
It was like it's a 1 room, 1 bathroom cabin, but the 1 room is also his living room and his kitchen.
It wasn't even a kit. Well, it was like an oven. It was like a toaster oven and a microwave.
I thought you were saying his house is an oven. He is an oven. He is microwave. He live in oven.
And like there's like his dog is in its kennel. So there's a shitty 3D render of his dog, but it's like sharp and scary.
My dog's sharp as shit.
My dog is
cut you.
sharp and scary. It was like
want to meet my dog?
it was like gross and not well maintained.
Are you ready to meet
So weird.
It's a German Shepherd. It's a little
Weird to see how like people like that exist. You know.
Yeah. They scan their room. Put it in a game for you to sit in.
Like, how do you live? How do you get to the point where you live in that circumstance? Living in a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Here's a theory. Do you think he scanned his room so then he could then enter VR chat and still stay in his building so he doesn't have to leave? So he can just stay in VR chat, but he can still walk around his house.
Be the ideal man.
Well, I'm just saying he could,
that is a really interesting thought.
He could walk around his house and still access everything because he knows where it is because it's to scale. So he could technically make food. I mean, not cook it, obviously, but like put stuff in the microwave.
It was like mac and cheese or something like that, right? That he just had like crates of.
It was just crates. Yeah, it was crates and boxes of mac and cheese, like Kraft.
Yeah.
It was blue box mac and cheese. I was like, what the? Dude's going ham.
Dude's going cheesy on this.
Wait, have you seen the new thing where people are putting, the fucking Blizzards? They're putting hot dogs in it. It's called a Glizzard. I'm not even joking with you. Hold on. I'm not even joking with you. It is a Glizzard. You think I'm joking? No.
No, I don't, and that's the part that makes me so upset.
I'm showing you a picture of a Glizzard.
I hate it.
There it is. Right there. Glizzard.
Oh, I know.
Glizzard.
Oh, God.
See, this is a little overboard. It
How
has
do
like
you
ketchup
eat
and mustard in it.
How do you eat
They normally just do it like that.
Just a wiener?
Just a wiener in there, no bun. But it's just a wiener, no bun.
That's so incredibly gross.
Well, the thing is,
Do they cook it?
I would hope.
And
I
then
would
they
hope
drop it
so.
in there, then it liquefies the blistered. The blistered.
The
the blistered.
blistered.
Do you think it makes that like
Kroger?
that gross like screeching sound of like the
What? The hot dog?
yeah, if you like melt something at a high enough temperature, it like makes a screeching sound.
Ooh. My only thing is, don't they have to
Yeah, they do that. Your hot dog just goes
on the ground? My favorite video is
no.
where they hand it to the dude, he holds it, and then just drops it in his car, and he screams at the top of his lungs. He's just like, ah! Fuck, it dropped! Dude, I don't get it. There's also a video of a girl who used to work at Dairy Queen, and she went up to some dude's car with this drink and went, just poured out. She went, shit, sorry, I used to work at Dairy Queen, so... I can't picture just fucking...
Hey, welcome to Sonic.
fucking...
Dump it.
Fuck. I used to work at Dairy Queen. I've been here 2 weeks in a row, and you've been the same girl. I feel like you should be adjusted to this. Sorry. I haven't adjusted. I gotta keep pouring.
I really enjoy just dumping your Diet Pepsi all over your khakis.
Why is he wearing khakis?
Why is he not wearing khakis?
I feel like if you're going to Sonic, you're not wearing khakis. You're wearing blue jeans or like shorts.
No. Khaki cargo shorts.
Ooh, see, I missed that last part. There we go.
That's what I was thinking. Is
with
khaki.
the ones with the strings.
Oh, the drawstrings.
Yeah, with
so
the
you can
drawstrings.
so you can tighten them
Absolutely.
around your.
He's wearing the drawstrings, and he's wearing like.
Which nobody is like. You're not like actually intended to use them, but he is.
Oh
Got
yeah, absolutely.
scrunched up.
It's all the way scrunched to the point where it sucks off the air.
He's got like a tube. He's wearing like Hanes tube socks.
All the way up to here with New Balance shoes, and then he has a.
Dude, wait. Is it New Balances or is it those the Jerusalem Cruisers?
Jerusalem Cruisers. 100%.
Does he have
Jesus sandals.
Jerusalem New Balances?
Yes.
It's the bottom of a New Balance, but it's got the sandal straps.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a power shoe.
And you know those hats that like are
those are lawnmower shoes.
And you got like the band, but it doesn't have a top, so your hair can come through. You know those?
A visor?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I didn't know the word. I was looking for it.
No,
but
he's just wearing a baseball cap.
Just a baseball cap. I feel like visor, like upside down though, so it's like scooped up.
Foxy Grandpa on it.
Foxy, is he an older man? Or is he just like a younger dude that has Foxy Grandpa?
Oh no, he's at least like 52.
Oh, sick. Sick beard?
No.
Ooh.
Freshly shaven.
Oh. We're making him it's gonna be like, yeah, can I get that damn.
His voice is like like weirdly high for his stature.
Hey, what's going on? Come on.
He's like a ripped bodybuilder. Come on, guys.
No, he's definitely like larger. He's got like the dad bod going. He's like,
Come on, you spilled all over my khakis.
No, that was my Pepsi.
My Pepsi.
He
all
is
over
just
my
Carl
khakis.
Weezer, but adult.
No.
Hey guys,
No.
you spilled my tea.
No.
No, he's not Carl Weezer, but adult.
No.
What do you think Sheen looks like as an adult male?
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. I didn't think about that one.
I think that they're the same person.
He looks like Charlie Sheen.
I think he looks like Charlie Sheen.
Carl Weezer as an adult male. Luke Combs. Let me
My brain was telling me King K. Rool. What is?
What?
Do you think he slims up as an adult, Carl?
Carl?
Do you think he slims up?
He either slims up or becomes Luke Combs.
We went to school with the kid. He was in my elementary school class, but he didn't transfer. I think he moved in 4th grade. His name was Ferb. Not a joke.
That is so great. Why does
And
Phineas
he-
have a triangle head?
And he looked exactly like Carl Weezer. 1-to-1.
What a fucking mindfuck that is. Hey, Ferb. He comes over. What you wrong?
And his voice, he was very soft-spoken and had like a really high voice for his stature.
Dude.
He'd be like,
Come on, guys. You're roughhousing a little too much. I don't like this.
Guys,
like shut up, Ferb. He'd be like,
Oh, all right, I'm sorry.
So, why does Phineas have a triangle head? What's up
because
with
it's
that?
a cartoon.
Well, I get that.
You fucking shut down.
And Ferb has a rectangular head, and he gets girl
What's
in leather jacket, and what's her name? Fucking.
Vanessa. I was
Vanessa.
gonna say Veronica. It's not.
I was gonna say Samantha, so I was what? Wait, isn't that their sister? What's her
That's
sister?
Candace.
Candace. I
How do
don't
you know nothing about the shows you grew up watching?
I didn't grow up watching those. I lived on NFL Network. That's pretty much where I was, unless I was eating cereal, which was the weird caveat. I'd be like,
You absolutely did not. Half of your childhood was wrestling.
that's true too. 3rd grade to like
He
5th
called
grade.
you out.
3rd grade to 5th grade.
Ooh.
I will say 3rd grade to 5th grade, wrestling was my thing.
Yeah,
It was 3rd grade to
WrestleMania.
5th grade. That was the time period. I remember because there was that was the golden age.
CJ was telling me that like one of like the first times he like swore, like
If it was during
on purpose, is my dad took him to go see Macho Man. When he goes, can I get a hell yeah? My brother was like,
that is
Hell yeah!
not Macho Man.
what's his name? I can't remember.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I don't know anything about wrestling.
Macho Man. Macho Man hits the.
My mom and dad got
Macho Man.
Macho Man and Hulk Hogan's autograph.
Those are worth a lot of money.
They lost it. It was on a napkin.
Oh, it was on a
My
napkin.
mom grabbed a napkin out of the center console and dove through the window of their limousine. Not a joke. She dove into their window and went,
Wait, they were in the limousine?
yes.
Whoa.
They were sitting in the limousine, and my mom jumped into the back of it and was like, I want this.
Holy shit. What? Hulk Hogan and Macho Man just sitting there. Girl flies through, and they're like, what the fuck? Sign this for me, please.
The funniest part is that to be jerks, which they have full right being, they wrote MM and HH.
Macho
They didn't
Man and
sign
Hulk
it.
Hogan.
They literally in like print signed MM HH,
I mean, hey, that's
which is so funny to me.
To be fair, a woman dove through their limousine window, so they didn't really
She
have
was
time.
probably 17, 18.
That is, holy shit. Going in.
Hey, can you sign this?
Hey. Driver's like, holy fuck. You guys all good back? No, they have the visor up because they're having a private conversation. The driver has no idea. There's like,
And there's a girl back there.
I see y'all. They're just like fucking.
Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Growing up, fuck. During that time period, that was like when John Cena first came big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was when
Oh,
he started.
really?
When I started watching, it was right when he started becoming a Fruity Pebble. Like, he just wore bright ass colors like purple and yellow. That was when I was watching. He was doing purple and yellow, and he just fought people
Like the Lakers?
like the Lakers. Yeah, look at the sports reference. I'm so proud. Lakers. And then he did red and blue like the Clippers. Also in Los Angeles. But yeah,
I really liked Rey Mysterio.
he was cool.
I liked his mask.
He was cool.
That's the only thing I knew about him.
For a while
I was like,
there-
I like that mask.
My parents bought a mask,
Like
a Rey Mysterio mask from Mexico.
A real luchador mask.
From Mexico, yeah. We went there on a cruise, and they bought one. And then I don't remember. I never remembered buying it. And so when I used to think, for the longest time, that he had given me his mask at an event. Like, I just met him and he had given it to me. And I was like, I don't know where I got this at all. So he must have, I don't know how I obtained this. And it was like, it was the mask. I was like, I don't know how the fuck I got this. But I did.
My brother and dad were like so into it. Speaking of that, they set a dude on fire recently.
Yes. What? I got a notification on my phone. It wasn't even like, it was on ESPN and shit. They were like, outrage because WWE lights man on fire, and I went, wait,
I
what?
think it's funny because the kids were scared when they saw somebody get like pretend burned alive, but not scared when they see somebody get thrown off a fucking 20-foot ladder onto their neck.
Yeah.
Like
Most of the time when that happens, they still get like EMTs to come like stretcher them out, and that wasn't a problem.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. It's
when
like,
they lit him on fire, they kind of waited, and then they came out. They were like, dude was like leaning up because I was like, I need to know what fucking happened. Some dude got lit on fire, and so I watched the video. Dude's like leaning up. He's like, because they're putting on a show. He's all leaning up against the ropes. Oh my god! And then I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, they're coming.
Where are they at?
They're coming.
Come on.
And then they run down.
You ever seen the Globetrotters in person?
Absolutely.
The one squirrel who I think turned out to be a sex offender or something like that.
Squirrel.
Yeah, that was like his name. He was Squirrel.
His name was Squirrel?
Yeah, he got arrested for doing something bad. He signed my sister's phone case.
And you said sex offender?
It's something like that.
What? I feel like that's a long range there. Sex offender in that area.
Sex offender to literally anything.
Literally.
Is
it more major than sex offender, or is like that the max? Cool. I guess that's the max.
Give me a second.
Oh, he's finding out about Squirrel. We could just ask producer guy to find out about Squirrel. Squirrel Globetrotter? What are we? Between the two of them, they'll figure it out. Watch guy find it's like first degree murder or something. We're just like, yeah. It's like something like that, you know. It's crazy. The Globetrotters were.
Wait, this isn't saying anything about this.
The Globetrotters just went from school to school at one time in Virginia, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna put on a show. And then they did that, and then since I lived I lived right near Washington, D.C., just some of the Washington Wizards show up, and we were like, oh, cool. It wasn't like John Wall or anything, but it was cool. It was a cool time. Got some pictures. They do some cool stuff up there. Did we find anything out about Squirrel? Nothing. Guys found nothing on Squirrel. Have you found anything on Squirrel?
No, but apparently John Buckner, not Squirrel. I had this wrong. It wasn't Squirrel.
Wasn't Squirrel.
John Buckner was arrested for inappropriately touching a girl.
Ooh.
Oh. The Times-Union reports John Buckner, also known as DJ Full Frame, was arrested Saturday night after the basketball team performed I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Wait, DJ Full Frame?
Yeah, the 32-year-old man from Riverdale, Georgia, is facing misdemeanor charges of sex abuse and endangering the welfare of a child.
Oh, those are some rough charges. DJ Full Frame.
Woof.
DJ
Rough.
DJ Full Frame. What the hell?
That's a cool name.
It's just like, why?
Yeah, just
What the hell?
They should have like a thing like that.
I feel like that'd be a better media company, Full Frame Media or Full Frame Productions.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be cool. DJ Full Frame, maybe not.
DJ Full Frame. But I remember watching them and it was like they like basketball some and they'd be like, and the goofy Globetrotter, the mascot man's coming out to do some goofy stuff, and the kids are like, whoa, Goofy Man does the goofy.
Dude, Pep, I think. I mean, y'all have told me about your pep rallies. Pep rallies are just weird, you know. I feel like they're just unnecessary.
We always have the dudes come and they'd be like, "Look, my mom died, and now you need to sell these pamphlets."
Oh my gosh, yeah, for fundraisers.
Pep rallies, those are just assemblies.
Yeah, those are assemblies for fundraisers.
Do you remember that one? The dude came in and he was like, "My mom died, and then my sister died," and he was like,
Then I died.
"Bottom line, man, you know what? You know what pulled me out of the darkest times in my life? Selling these pamphlets to."
Becoming a businessman.
I'm not even joking, and they'd be like, "Now you guys sell the pamphlets, cause
Do it.
Yeah.
Hoops for heart.
And then it'd be like, all right, you sold 1,000 of them, you get Ducky keychain."
Yeah.
Like, my grandma can't buy any more of these. What are we doing? I never got to sell them because like my family, like after my other two siblings just kind of like dropped off. Cause they're like, all right, after the second kid, we just don't care. So by the time like I had rolled around, they were all like,
Especially in a small town where the entire school collectively only knows, like, there isn't enough people in the town to go around for how many they want each kid to sell.
yes,
Yeah.
By that point, once the like overachievers go through,
Yeah.
everyone else is just left to like
Yeah.
find that random guy on like in the alley.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
yeah, my
I found this man in the woods, and he might have been homeless, and he used all of his funds on this fundraiser, so I could jump rope after school.
Yeah. But like my grandparents were done grandparenting, so I couldn't like sell them fucking cookie dough so that I could get a rainbow jump rope.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, we did that. We did cookie dough, we did like the pamphlets. Yeah, we did a couple different ones, but it's
Boys
like,
House did
I did the
popcorn.
thing that they said not to do, which was go around your neighborhood unattended and knock on people's doors. I did that for the Dragon Boat thing too. I went door to door and they were like, "Absolutely don't do this. That's such a bad idea."
Hey, you want to buy some
But
shit?
I was like, "You know what?
Who cares?
I'm 10. I'll walk around my neighborhood unattended and knock on people's doors and they'd be like, 'Where are your parents?' I'm like, 'Can you give me $80 for this fucking booklet?'"
Your neighborhood at the time was also not great.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Absolutely not great.
Actually, I will say by the time I was 10, I was living in like the retirement home area of where I lived,
Oh.
which was
Where
better.
I knew you from, if you did that there, oh god,
Oh,
Get
absolutely
stabbed,
not.
kid.
bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a very lucky thing that somebody wasn't like, "That's a cute looking little boy," and like pulled me in. That's a genuine scare.
Oh my
And
God.
my mom was like, "Maybe you don't do that anymore."
Yeah, maybe. Smart idea. Never do it again. There was a car chase by our neighborhood the other night.
Oh.
Because apparently there's an app now where you can just press scan, and you can just listen to the radios of the cops.
That's illegal.
Isn't it?
No, it's illegal to broadcast.
Yeah, you don't broadcast it, but
I remember.
think you can listen, but you
I don't know.
definitely cannot broadcast.
but it's an app.
I remember we had a
It's really weird.
we had a was it a 4Runner growing up, and we had a police scanner in it.
Forerunner. What a time.
4Runner? I don't know. It was
4Runner?
some big vehicle.
Cool.
What was that? 10 minutes?
Yeah, we're going for 10 minutes. Does it?
1 hour. We've been going for an hour.
Yep.
All right, so this, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The
With
last
the new setup.
last podcast
Of the year.
new setup. Hope it made you laugh, made you cry, pissed you off a little bit. That's me. I do that.
Yeah, I try to steer away from that.
Anyway, this has been of Boys and Bears with Maxwell and Connor. As always, the whole damn year, I am Maxwell.
And I am certifiably Connor. And we have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out.
Yeah, it's the only place where you can see us.
And the new setup. If you want to see
And
the new setup, you can go to
look
YouTube.
at Transition Harmonica. I'll
Look
show
at
you.
it. Look at it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Transition harmonica. Hold on. Give it a little toot. Give it a little toot. Wow.
All right.
Beautiful.
And as always, see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.